I really wish that one of these boats was Pirates in the Caribbean or a Disney cruise here to take me away. But the sad reality is we live in Canada. And when you factor in the cost of travel to a Disney location and the exchange rate, it makes those annual trips just a little bit harder. So how do you keep the Disney magic alive when you don't get to go to Disney every month or every year like some of those lucky people close to the parks get to do? Follow along with us and we're going to share how we keep the magic alive, including one that's maybe a little weird. It might taint how you perceive me, but you know what? I'm going to share it with you anyway. So one of my favorite ways to keep the Disney magic alive when we're not at Disney is through Disney music. I mean, there's just something special about music in general, and Disney magic does a great job of bringing all of those emotions that you feel when you're at the parks at home. And so I have a few different ones that I listen to based on kind of what I'm doing. So if I'm at work, I have a Disney ride playlist that doesn't have any lyrics. It's just literally the soundtrack from the different rides. And that is such a great one. Soaring comes on, and then the cue music from Test Track, and both of those do such a wonderful thing on my motivation. And then for cleaning, I have a pick-me-ups playlist that's just all high energy. Anything high energy that you can think of, I've probably saved it there. Like when the Fantasmic music comes on, that's just the sweet spot because I detest cleaning with all of my heart. And so I need something like that pick-me-up playlist to get going. You know what? There's just something, again, about music that ties all of our emotions in and just makes you kind of feel like you're there. So what is your favorite Disney song?
Okay guys, I hate to disappoint you, and probably you're thinking like, why is this guy even on this Disney channel? Because I don't listen to Disney music, probably ever, outside of kind of secondhand Disney music because Lisa has it on.
True story.
Or I'm at the parks or I'm on a Disney cruise. If I had to pick a favorite, Lisa and I actually were debating on this. It would be the song We Are Men. I know that's not what it's called. And Lisa tells me it's not We Are Men, it's Be a Man. Comment in the comments below, what is it? Settle this for us. Is it Be a Man or is it We Are Men? Because I feel like in my head, it's going, We Are Men. So let me know.
Who are you going to trust? Number one, are you going to trust the person who lives and breathes Disney or Lucas? So, I don't know, just a thought. I think right now I really love Surface Pressure from Encanto. It feels like they took all of the like emotions that moms and women have and boiled them down into a song. So for a while that was my like go-to if I just was feeling really overwhelmed and needed a cathartic cry. That was the song and that was the movie.
Is that your like your bath time with candles song? Just to get it all out? It
is. And little tip, if you need a good cathartic cry, the bathtub's the perfect place to do that because if you like put the water up to your eyeballs, you don't get all red and puffy and nobody knows. We are at Nancy's Bakery, which just has classic cinnamon buns here in Powell River. And that brings us to our next thing that we love for keeping the Disney magic alive, and that is copycat recipes. And we specifically wanted to cover cinnamon buns because two of the recipes you can find online, the cinnamon pull aparts from Garden Grill as well as Gaston cinnamon buns, are linked in the bio below. But when we got here for lunch, we were surprised to find out they have a Monte Cristo on the menu for today as well. So we're gonna get that, try it, see how it compares to Disneyland's Monte Cristo. But There are so many great ways that you can bring the nostalgia home with those classic flavors of Disney, like beignets or churros or the Enduran chicken salad from Docking Bay 7. I'm so excited to make that one this week for our family. So what is your favorite recipe that you make that's a copycat of Disney? Another way that I love to keep the Disney magic alive is with different attire that is themed after Mickey Mouse or different Disney rides. I mean, I am decked out in pretty obvious Disney attire, but I really love those hidden touch things where it's maybe a catchphrase from a ride that, unless you're a die-hard, you're just gonna pass it off. And you know, there are so many great small businesses, which makes it a win-win. Now, one word of caution I will have for you is when you go to the Disney parks and you see everybody else in their Mickey ears and full-on Disney attire, everything looks understated until you get home. So really think thoughtfully before you spend your souvenir money on Disney clothes at Disneyland or Disney World, if you actually are going to wear that in the real world. Now, if you're asking me, the answer is, of course I will. Sometimes I wear Disney ears just for fun around, but you might be more like Lucas and go, this is fun for my vacation, but not for my real life. Seal, he's back. He's back. Don't go away. Well, I'm at the Patricia, which is the longest consecutively running theater in Canada. And I'm here to share another way that we keep the Disney magic alive, and that is through Disney stories. I mean, what brings generations together better than story? And Disney is just legendary at it. Whether it's a tale as old as time that you're sharing with a new generation or experiencing a fresh story together, the Disney movies are just so special. Home from our tour around Powell River and all the ways that it triggered my memories and my nostalgia of the Disney parks. And that brings us to our last few ways that you can keep the Disney magic alive in between your Disney vacations. One of the ways that we do that is we have scattered around our house different Disney photographs and different pieces of Disney souvenirs that bring to mind different memories that we have. For instance, I have my salt and pepper shakers that are Disney trash cans, and I absolutely love them. Every time I use them, I think about the Disneyland vacation we took when my kids were so little, when they were 18 months and 3.5, and it just makes me smile every time. So whether that is framing a picture of you or finding a piece of Disney artwork that you love, make sure that you just scatter some touches of Mickey throughout your home. And the last tip is to utilize your sense of smell. And so you might know that every resort has a signature scent, and you might like smell oranges and think of that time that you were on Soaring, or all of those other ways that scent is incorporated into your Disney vacation. Of course they do that intentionally. So why not find a scent that you love that triggers those memories? Whether that's one of the amazing candle companies out there who make Disney-inspired candles, or just a scent like orange that can trigger that for you. Which brings me to my weird thing that I do. I promise to tell you how I keep the Disney magic alive, and then it's probably going to change your perception of me. And that is that I love the H2O products. Now, when H2O Plus said that they were going to be shutting down their line, I bought all of the things. And now that I'm out of this shampoo, I keep the bottle still because it smells like the scent of vacation. It's amazing. And good news for all of the other H2O Plus fans out there, Disney bought the formulation for these products, and so the scent of vacation is going to live on in Disney's own manufactured brand. How do you keep the Disney magic alive in between your vacation? Let us know in the comments below. If you want to follow along with some more tips and tricks for keeping the magic alive at home, but also adding the magic into your Disney vacation, why don't you subscribe so you get notified for all of our upcoming videos, and give this a like so that we know to produce more content like this that will add the magic back into your Disney life.